Okay, welcome to our last knowledge area for our course OEC 134, Social Research Methods. Our last knowledge area is about writing research report interpretation and writing research report. As you can see there is a phrase, if it was not written up, you need to relook up. You have done your research and you have not documented it. What is the use of it? So you need to write a report. After you've gone to the field, after you've made your analysis, now write to us, the viewers of your research, those who want to know that what have you obtained from the field. Okay? So writing a research report, researchers conduct research to discover facts. Obviously, you need to know the facts. You need to get the facts, truth, and explanation about the social goal. Remember those objectives of doing research: exploratory, descriptive, diagnosis, and the testing hypothesis. Okay. Okay. They write a research report to convey theirs and the others' research finding. When you are doing literature review, there you are talking about others. You want to know what others have said, so you will add on your inputs. The point is to provide useful information to others. Okay, we call in Kiswahili walaji. Those who will be reading your research are called walaji. Library research refers to just going to the library and getting information. As I told you during research design, when you're doing time series analysis, you just go and get data that has been collected already by other researchers or organization or the government. But primary research refers to generating information through data collection. It is self-tailored. Example of cross-sectional study. When in research we have article papers. They convey facts or theories in research community in general. Fact and theories in research community generated in one's own finding from a research project. And rarely only one's finding is made from research project, applied research. It depends on the type of research that you have done. Because you cannot always report others' finding, but you mix up others and yours. And sometimes you can just report your findings. What if you find in the field, which is called applied research. Research report generally covers only one important topic. Only one important topic. For example, factors influencing small-scale farmers' access to credit. Okay? That is the topic of your research. So you are going to research about it and give us a report. Research reports are not creative writing, or opinions, or poems, things, music, different than that. It is convey the evidence, interpretation, evidence. Okay, it should be empirical. Okay, it is what do researchers do? As I said, the advantage of research answers people questions, describe social world, generate test theories, explanation about the social world, using the social knowledge to guide policies. You influence policies, government to change a certain policy. You've done research on microcredit, so you advise government then, after finding out that microcredit really helps farmers, small-scale farmers. So then you go to the government and you present your study and you advise them that it should consider microcredit. They should consider microcredit and change the policy. They should consider microcredit to farmers. Whereby now the policy is changed by the Ministry of Agriculture, whereby farmers are created in groups and then they can access microcredit. Okay? Quantitative and qualitative research. This is just a revision that qualitative research captures social life as participants' experience. It's just about the feeling, how people feel, the attitude. While quantitative one deals with numbers, you want to quantify social variable, numerical. Emphasize on numerical summaries and interpretation of the phenomenon. Here comes, so a sociological research paper, an article, a report, then take a structure of this form. Research report has 7 components: abstract or summary, introduction, review of the literature, methods, results, conclusion, and discussion plus differences. But the qualitative research report will vary from what is represented here. As you know, qualitative research, they are different because they take people's opinion, their feelings, so you involve pictures, and even the analysis of data is different. In qualitative research, we use software like in Vivo and something like that. Abstract or summary. This is the window to the soul. What I mean by the window to the soul is what people see, what people may predict that your research is good or bad from seeing your abstract. Okay? Abstract is like in your body, abstract is the face. What does the face of your research look like? So it's simply the summary of all, or briefly explaining what the research have done. For example, research of factors influencing small-scale farmers in microcredit, you can say that the research was done in the Bagamoyo District Council. It involves a sample size of 95 small-scale farmers, and we used the simple random sampling and purposive sampling, and we went on studying between 4 villages: Fukayosi, Miono, okay, Kiwangwa. Because you mentioned those villages, and you say that in this study we use descriptive statistics and inferential statistics. In inferential statistics we used multiple regression analysis, maybe a probability regression model, whereby we found that the following are the significance factor that small-scale farmers would take microcredit. Maybe you mentioned those significant factors that farmers with who are married are the one who are taking microcredit. Farmers with a large number of the size of the family takes microcredit because he uses the other income to save the family. Okay, many factors. Other factors can be because we find that the other factors such as religion belief is not a significant factor. People just take microcredit. They don't consider that I'm a Muslim or Christian, I cannot take microcredit. So that's how you put your abstract. Okay? So here you can see the reader allows, this allows the reader to decide whether the paper is useful to them. When someone reads your website and this paper is not good to me, it's not for me, it's not what I want to know. Get into the habit of reading all the abstracts while searching for papers that are relevant to your research. So even when you are doing your research, you are doing your literature survey, you should, when you find a paper, you read the abstract and you get the idea that this paper correlates with my study. Okay? Read the body of a paper only when you think it will be useful to you. You don't have to read the whole paper to know that this will be useful to your research. Okay, introduction. After you have your abstract, now we go to the introduction. Okay, so we've gone from the first, now we are going down. Introduction tells the reader what the topic of paper is in general terms. We are giving you background information to the situation on the ground, background information of the problem. You are giving your research objectives. Okay. Your research objective probably the processes also. They are from the introduction part. That is the first chapter of the research. So you can see here writing research report. The research report has 7 components. Here, this one is the introduction example. You can see this research focuses on sex difference, on identity change process, blah blah blah. You can read that by yourself, but that's an introduction. And another part is the review of literature. from what is known. You are going to search for what is known and to get what is not known. So you go to literature surveying. The literature review tells the reader what other researchers have discovered about the topic, your topic, factors influencing small-scale farmers' access to microcredit. What other researchers have said about the topic? Or tells the reader about the other research is relevant to the topic. Literature review should shape the way the reader thinks about the topic. It educates the reader by giving explanation of common terms, of terms that have been used in for example, in your title. When you say microcredit, what do you mean? What does it mean by microcredit? What does it mean by small-scale farmers? So you educate your reader through literature survey. Often, what students call research paper is merely of literature review. Okay, this is a simple phrase. Along the way, it is state facts and ideas about social world and support those facts and ideas with credit for where they came from. Literature review have parenthetical citations. You don't just plagiarize someone's work. You just take someone's work and put it there and say, this and this and this and this from which you need to cite, you need to show appreciation that this one can be obtained from this article or research or report or book. For example, here, remember when we were kids, you go and report that my mama said, that is a parenthetical way of citation. My mama said that I should not eat people's sweets. That's how you phrase your research. Each citation directs the reader to the reference where the complete details of the source can be found. So someone may read your research and find you put a citation and be interested to read more about it. So when you put a citation, it will help him or her to go and search or read that article, okay, of his or her interest. Citation consists of author's last name and the year of publication. You know, some books may be published in the sequence, in addition. So if you put a year of publication, someone can go and read exactly the same book. One finds the complete information of the sources by looking up at the last name and the dates and then finding references. And as you put your reference there at the end of your report, it should be correct. We have the conventions that allow the reader to figure out where the citation is coming from. Convention is how you put things. In text, just pointing out, it's the process. In text, for example, this is how we write blah blah, so here, or that is another example. In text, when you quoted someone, if you quoted someone, quote, that's how you put it. In text, more than one source, you put the names of those who did that paper or article, or you mention one and you say it all. That means say more and all. In text, if you want to use the author's name in a sentence, you said Kothari 2003 said that research is the process of investigating and through scientific and systematic way of investigating a phenomenon. That's how you quote. Or you say, we claim that girls and things like that. Okay? Quoting a person using their name. So you quote like that. Okay? So you can see example of citation here. While it's identified secretary, she may change her career plans like quality women discussed you can see who are appeared to have discovered website to themselves. You can see here many similarly saved. You can see the referencing style that is used. Or you can see this last line here. In fact, back 1991, I said that the stress is related to many discrepancy between one's internal standard and the feedback one received from social activity. That is the example of citation in the literature. Make sure that your work, you don't plagiarize somebody's work and make it your own. Researchers are not like that. Okay? The other part is the methods. Your research design. Here you description of data, target population, sample, where's that data collect, sampling, delivery modes. Sample size you can see there, limiting 9% from the sample. You should say why using only white respondent, why you should clearly show that why you have used that sample. Description of variables and relations. What are you expecting? What are you expecting from that variable? Is it going to positively influence your study or negatively? That's how you put in the methods. Okay? For example, here is a sample social attributes as you can see. Alright, that's an example from my paper. I'll put it there. And another section is the results. Now you've just, after you manually collecting your data, now you are reporting your results. And that section chronicles the finding of statistical analysis and assesses whether your expectation. Expectation, your prediction, the hypothesis. Were they correct? They are being proven by statistical analysis. So the results section includes professional tables showing descriptive and differential statistics. This we said before, descriptive and differential statistics. Narrative describing the most relevant finding. You just don't put tables there. You have to put some explanation. What does those tables say? Because not everyone understands the statistical results that you have shown. The tables and figures should have narration. As you can see here, I've mentioned that the narrative and tables are complementary. The narrative discusses only very important finding and refers to the information that be found on the table. So they complement each other. They are relating to each other. For example, whenever you show your descriptive statistic in the table, and you say that from the descriptive statistic, as you can see, the study involved 70 farmers who are male and 30% of the farmers who are female, as seen from the table, descriptive table. The table contains almost all statistical information, so that the researcher does not have to write everything, every detail in the analysis. So the results section also includes evaluation of your processes, where the research process is supported. Here is where you show your result from testing your hypothesis. If you are tested, used to test or normal distribution, something like that. Statement about the new discoveries. What have you discovered? Discovered that maybe you went on to Bagamoyo and you see that farmers there, they don't take microcredit, and you concluded that the reason that these people they don't take microcredit is because of their religious belief that Muslims tend not to take microcredit because of the interest. So you concluded that one. But your conclusion, you didn't want to do just a conclusion by yourself, but you wanted to do a study and prove yourself. So you went there and do a research and found out that it is not significant that religious belief will prohibit someone from taking microcredit. So that is a new discovery. It is written in their book that they should not take microcredit, but in real sense, they don't practice that. So that doesn't stop them from taking microcredit. Here's an example of a descriptive statistic table. This is centered about we were given an exam, maybe but GPA, studying hard in GPA. So you can see number of observation here. That we observed English reading, math, writing. The minimum, we go to the minimum marks for mathematics. This one here, 59.83, maximum, mean. This is the average and the standard deviation. Things like that you can find on the descriptive statistics table. Alright, now We are concluding your conclusion and discussion. This section shows how one research finding relates to what the community of scholars knew already. So you comprehend that with your literature. You just want to mix them up. You should summarize the most salient point of your research. Tell the reader what you find about your topic. Tell them what you find. Discuss the significance of your topic and finding. As I said, significant. What have you find that really affects farmers not to take the credit? You should discuss the shortcomings of your study. What are the limitations of your study? What implications they have of your finding? What does your finding imply now to them? Maybe you want to advise the government. What do your finding imply to the policy, to the microcredit policy? Does the finding future should be investigated in the topic? You should also show the area of your future research that you. I think that the future researchers should look on this and this and this concerning this topic. And your recommendation, what do you recommend about it? Leave the reader understanding he or she ought to be here about the topic you spend so much time of explaining. Let the reader enjoy here. Let the reader see what you conclude. Okay. Last but not the last part, I've not put it here, is the reference. There you have cited different papers, but you need to see them. You have to put the reference. Another issue is appendix. It is very important to include an appendix. If it is just a research report for this is a research report, we need to see the appendix. If it's just an article, it's okay. If it is a research report for a PhD or a dissertation for masters, you need to see the appendix, your questionnaire, a list of figures or tables, something like that. This marks the end of our knowledge area 6, and we conclude. We have been all together from knowledge area 1 up to 6. Now it's up to you to go to review the notes and understand. Read to understand, not read to pass exams. My exams will be very practical. Listen carefully to my lectures and go through the notes in the model, do the assignments. I'll also give you some review questions, a lot of them, so that they can make you comfortable with the research. Otherwise, I want to wish you all the best and thank you for listening.